Alright, let's do best out of 3 then.
That's what we're doing.
Alright, best out of 3.
Oh, right now.
Alright.
See what choice that out. 29. There.
Oh, clutch.
Got it. Steelers. Seahawks. Oh, watch it.
Hey, remember? Big Ben ain't playing. He's hurt. Now he updated the roster.
So I get Steelers, Seahawks, or who? Redskins. I would go for Redskins. You don't got beautiful or you don't got big. Then you got Michael Vick, I think. Steelers. Seahawks. Wait, Vick? I think. All Madden? All Pro. Why is this country music? That's all it's country. Or is it? No. We have to do it again? Did you click B? Yeah. The Raiders actually been doing good this year. Better record than the Panthers. The Broncos The Chargers? Yep. Why didn't you go cover? That's what I put next and now it's brown. Next year I think it's going to be big. Meanwhile, I think it's going to be Oh, that's on he got on Madden 16.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I'm going? Oh, snap.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lambeau. To return, this is Doug Baldwin. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Oh, where did this Ted Gintz on the Steelers?
Why does it show this? Why does it have to show this? Why does it show my place? It does.
Oh, I have Julius Peppers. I forgot about that. He has to be out now.
They come out here in the eye. First carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down.
Aaron Rodgers
7 leaves him with a second and 3. And Charles, for Thomas Rawls, of course, coming off the dislocated ankle. Do they ease him back in? What do you think?
I think that they do because they have another option now. Christian Michael. Back with the club last year, late in the season. He's probably turned the corner and become a dependable guy. So they don't have to rush Rawls back. They can use him as a 1-2 punch when he's ready.
And that's been a lot of talk in the papers recently. We'll see how that plays out.
Why does it show the play?
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Wilson forced out to his left. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So on 4th down, here's the Canadian-born punter John Ryan to kick it away for Seattle. Back deep for the Packers, Micah Hyde.
Punter.
And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Here's Hyde. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Why don't I have to show you the thing? Forgot what I did. Oh,
they go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot right away.
Jordy Nelson.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that one. Both sides have a chance to get at the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
He got it there. So Eddie Lacy getting the carry there. Charles, he got 9 carries on the first drive for 45 yards and a touchdown in their second preseason game.
I think they're pleased by what they've seen from him in the 2016 preseason. They want the Eddie Lacy they saw in 2014, the Eddie Lacy that went to the Pro Bowl. They want him to be their lead back and eat carries.
And you know he wants that.
No doubt about it. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner,
like a mini Hail
and the
Mary.
tackle was there
Look,
right
like
away for a loss of yardage.
That's my extra play.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Kick yourself up. Third and goal, I gotta get on the goal line, you know. Oh, we're not on the goal line.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on third and goal.
Well, I didn't need to throw
The
it.
contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
I might miss that.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
That might have cost me the game. Watch me lose by 3.
Middle sound is the bane of any
duck time.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We got Alyssa to ride
and after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
It just goes up like 10 or 15 feet. And I don't know how high it is.
They go read option with Wilson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Why does that have to show my plays though?
Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaunt hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
But I'm not going to do that since I know I play football. I'm going to blitz because that's what I usually do on 4th down and 3rd down. Actually, let's do that just in case.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They could have made this like the one in real life they wouldn't have dropped
usually
it.
Catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's John Ryan now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. On the return, it's high. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt.
I don't know anything about defense on
The
this
Packers
team.
offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come out here in the I. On second down, Lacey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Partner, the one concern I had about Eddie Lacy coming out of Alabama was weight. And it became a concern for Green Bay in 2015.
Yeah, he was up over 260 pounds. Disappointing 2015. Looks a lot better, doesn't it?
A lot better. And when he's lean, oh boy, is he a heck of a runner. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Open man, the tight end Rodgers. 19 yards there on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
And Richard Rodgers makes the grab, and let's face it, it's going to follow him the rest of his career. The Hail Mary he caught to beat the Lions in 2015 in Detroit, pretty memorable play. I didn't mean to bring it up to, pull the Band-Aid off the wound there. I was just trying to praise Richard Rodgers. Yeah, they're going to be mad at me.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Rodgers to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
No, two?
As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. We always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. They come up in an offset I. Again, we'll see the pistol here on second down. Rawls looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down. Another pistol look here. They run with a power back. Rawls. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just boom, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Get out of there.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And able to find Graham. Complete. The 30. 10.
Dude, Clay Matthews
All
is
the way in.
fast.
Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 61 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Do you see what I wasn't in the end zone? I mean, watch this quickly.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Hauschka. Got you, definitely.
Set to return, this is Jeff Janis. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And our attention shifts here to the Seahawks defense. And the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception the last drive, what will happen here?
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
All right, let's give him more time.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Turn up, man.
That's an ultra hate videos. The little kid at the end is like the best sports videos in the world. And then we'll look at like, turn up, man.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Oh no!
They'll run here. This is James Starks. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaughan alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
The Hail Marys are supposed to be 0 for seconds to work.
Oh, I stopped this.
I know what to do, but I'm not going to tell you. Goal line, go to the goal line, and blitz. Go to the goal line and blitz. Yeah, go blitz, go blitz.
I'll do this.
Yep.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
All your people go deep.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's going to fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Browner. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Catch made right side by Wilson. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was.
Yeah, that's perfect. 2, Davis, deep. I gotta go.
I want another return. Dude, that if I would have got
sorry
that
about
return.
that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the 3rd quarter. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
That was so weird,
and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I know many people people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run. This is Lacey. A gain of 3, second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. It's caught. Nelson. It'll be a gain of 11, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
What? I was running the ball.
Was the target.
And now it's 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Okay, I was going to run it with Mark Egan.
And you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurt. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
And all of a sudden, it was a pass play, and he was right there. And then I held this and pushed it down, and my team struck someone for the first down. It was so weird. He ran over
and 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Say what you want about Eddie Lacy. He is really important to his team, and right now they're holding him down well below his normal yardage total, and his team's losing the game.
And we talk about it so often, how tough he is to bring down, but they found a way to do it.
Yeah, I think gang tackling, getting a lot of people to him, that's the key to everything. Not many guys can take him down one-on-one consistently.
Dude, I don't know. I think it's missed my tail. He ran over and missed my tail.
Now Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's a rare 2-miss ball game.
I came back. I said I
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him
on the Buccaneers game.
You didn't return
He's just having one of those games.
We get a look at the Packers defense as they work their way into position.
Okay. I thought. No. I was with my dad. You didn't ask him. I'll even go ask him. So it was for the win. He was in the red zone, 20 yards, like between 15 and 20.
They come up in an
and he
offset
threw the ball. I had a pick 6. Now
they
he's
go
down.
play action here on 1st down. Out to his left.
Yeah, I can't wait till he gets hit.
It's a gain of 24 that time. And it's good enough for a Seattle first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice game.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
dude.
All right, so first down, 5 yards to go.
I would have probably threw the controller. No, off the ground.
Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm hungry. Okay.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter.
I come back against the biggest rivalry in football.
On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Yo! I don't know what to push.
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
Oh, my
And
God.
you know who you want to
I
pressure
could have made
after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
So, if you just waste all this time, I'm screwed. But if you try to score, I'm not screwed because you're not.
I am trying to score.
Because I know
On
you're not.
second down, Wilson rolling to his left. And some room to work.
Yeah. But
And he's
dude, I
brought
wish someone
down
had hit
after
you.
a good
I want
game.
Russell Wilson to
And
get
a
hit
nice
hard.
gain at 21 yards.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
First down, this is Rawls. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3. Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
The clock has been my friend since day one.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught at the 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Luke Wilson from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, playing here for a touchdown.
2 goals worth 2 points.
Yeah.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Our kicker's really good. He's only missed 2. That was because it was really
That was
raining,
Janice.
and he didn't practice.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
You know
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the clock does football anymore. I gotta get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost...
It's caught inside the 25. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Look at this, huh?
He catch that one-handed? No.
Look, he got over everyone. He like, give me that. There's 2 Seahawks defenders in him. Oh, that's my next screen. I never would have blitz. So,
You blitz?
Yeah.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Rodgers. And this is
That just
intercepted.
screwed
And
me
that
up.
should do it. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman.
That's
And
a
a
2-yard
big
line.
turnover there as his
Yeah,
guys will
do.
get the football back. And who else to make the big play
Karma's
to seal this
a-
victory but Richard Sherman?
He does have an exquisite sense of timing, doesn't he? He loves the spotlight, loves the big stage. Really feels no pressure when there's a big
Yeah,
play
you're
that
not
needs to
gonna have
happen,
enough
and he
time to
just
close
did
this ball.
another one right there. Remember when he knocked one away to seal an NFC Championship game against San Francisco?
Yeah.
And that was really kind of the big...
The big fella!
What is that?
He's
What
at
does
the
that mean?
50.
What is behind me?
30, the 20, 10, and he takes it into
Well,
the
he's
end
playing it,
zone
so it's a
across
touchdown.
the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that's going to
declining it
stand,
twice.
partner.
Stop! You want to kill yourself.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
You missed.
And it is now 21-0.
We'll break in. I'm going to take a break for a little bit.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And
Crap.
space
No.
here. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's taken it all the way back for a return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
That got a little
There's
interesting.
a chance.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork.
That game just got a little interesting.
That play is really
Dude, I can't believe I knew I was going to have a kick
So
this
they
game.
kept it on the ground, got
I
it
knew
in the
I
end
had
zone.
had a
Sometimes
feeling.
you probably see teams
Right when I
treat
cut
the
up-
two-point
right when I
conversion
cut up the
differently
field
than if
up.
it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have
Push
farther
first.
to go
Just keep
and
pushing
shy
first.
away from running the football.
Well, it
I
helps
think this
you
is a
so-
great spot
no,
to do it
I
because
have-
most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Please just be a weapon. Get this ball.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. Now it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh,
If I would have had that
Turnover
interception,
would've
I would
really
have been
helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Wilson going to give to Rolls. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And you're going to hear me bark. Bark. You ready?
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
7, 8, 9, 10. Ready?
On 3rd down, Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The former first-round pick, Dayton Jones. With a
My ball
big-time
got
sack on
in.
3rd down.
Middle.
And it'll be a loss of 7. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there. Now the Packers going to take another timeout.
Stop.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in
Negro.
this 4th quarter of play. Here's John Ryan now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
You have no.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. This is brought in at the 21.
Please. Oh, friggin' Julius Pepper, you're kidding me. You're killing me. Let's go. My name just got a little better. What's the crap? What happened? Push X. Push X again. Push L. my God. You're lucky I put throwing things.
But not the position
I'm
they want
a
to
dog,
be in. Still a
and
very,
you're
very
a
small
cat,
chance here, but
and
they
you're
almost need a
out.
miracle.
But you are.
Agreed. That means they've got to get it to the sidelines, get out of bounds, and preserve clock.
His throw
Drop
incomplete.
no hands! Stop that ball and get low. Stop that ball and get low.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
When people drop the ball, hold on. So we have teams for the rest of the year that we made,
Back to the air on second down.
and
It's
guess what?
Rodgers.
Our team
He's
is only
good.
lost.
It got his man.
Guess what? And
Complete.
every time
A very nice pickup of
drop the
33
pass,
yards.
right up, and we all go.
Well, even
we all
after
yell,
all those
no
interceptions, he's not
hands!
deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old
Just
rules
higher.
about playing that
Really
position
fast.
still apply. If things go wrong, you still
you ever
act like
scored?
you're the best player out on the field. You
I
still
scored.
carry that supreme arrogance
Dude, I'm
with
the
you and
quarterback.
continue to fire the ball. I've seen
That's caught inside the 20. That one goes for 38 yards. And the Packers are going to have a first down.
Yeah, you have
Now
no chance.
whistles
I just
come
want to
in.
make
We're
it.
gonna
Even
get
if
a
you
timeout
score,
here by the offense.
I just want to make it a
It'll be their
close game,
third
so
and
it's
final
like I lost
timeout, so as
instead.
they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Even if you score, you lost. Because all I have to do is need it, and this game's over, W.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now
Oh my
Wilson.
God.
It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And
Dude,
he's
if I
gonna
never
get
put
this one
triangle,
all the way
I
up
would've-
past the
I know I
20-yard
would've-
line. It's a gain of 21 that time. And that'll be good for a Seattle first down.
I would have scored.
You're getting killed, dog.
Stop, it's not over yet. I want to score.
I didn't do anything. The game is. They stopped the game.
Why?
I don't
No,
know.
don't do that.
I can't. I'm pushing go.
Oh, it's the other team. What, you're playing online?
No.
21-8 score.
All right. So we did random things. Well, my score. I did a 2-point conversion. I scored a kick. I had a kick return.
That was the only point you scored. That was a kick return.
All right. Bye.
They can do that for the end of the game.
Okay, and I'll do this. Bye, Negroes. Is that